Hello again, my friends. I have another cool story for you guys. This one is a social story, and I have told all your mommies and daddies about it, so hopefully they have read it to you, but if not, you guys can watch this video. First of all, for parents, what is a social story? A social story is a visual reminder that typically is used to teach children about appropriate behavior. So like if your child is hitting, or if your child is being unkind, if your child doesn't want to eat their food, there are tons of social stories. And if you guys are interested, I'll probably put a link on the website so you guys can look at a bunch of them. They have been great as far as like teaching appropriate behaviors. It's been amazing. I'm a fan. They're pretty fantastic, and you can make up your own even to make it more relatable to your child. These behaviors can be related to procedures like how to stay safe on the school or bus or successfully follow a bedtime routine. Okay, so for those of you who are struggling, please look into this. They can also teach social behaviors like how to manage anxiety when a parent goes to work or how to express frustration in a healthy manner. Now, we have used this with Addison. And honestly, huge difference. It made just a fantastically huge difference. It makes it so relatable to them, and just I don't know, it just works for the little teeny tiny minds. I don't know what to tell you. It just, as long as it works, I'm good with it. Social stories can help children make sense of their own feelings and the world around them. So, how to use social stories. So you would use one when a child is missing a skill or struggling to navigate a situation. Social stories can help. If possible, it's especially powerful to include pictures of the child or children in action throughout the story, which is why it may benefit to create your own to make it more relatable. Read social stories often to ensure children understand the message, and pause after each page pause after each page to ask or answer questions, and even role play if it's helpful. Now, I have done role playing with students in the past. Tiffany knows we had a particularly difficult student last year. Reading the story wasn't enough for this student, and just he struggled so much, and my heart just went out to him. My heart broke for him because he was just going through so much at the time. And just we would act things out, like, if he would get in trouble, of course we would send him to the thinking chair. He'd take some time to himself, and then it was usually me who would go over and talk to him. Well, when we would talk to him, we would act out the things that he did, where I would be him and he would be, the student that he hurt or whatever happened. And of course, it would hurt his feelings, when I would act the way that he would act. So it made that connection in his mind, and it just made a world of difference when he would have one of his bad days. You would just sit down and you would do that with him, and he understood, because he really was a sweet child and wanted to make everyone happy. He was just so beyond frustrated, and I can't even imagine what it is like to be that frustrated for a 3 and 4-year-old. So social stories are one of the best tools in preschool. I'm telling you, they are fantastic. Let's see. Remember, too, that reading a story can always represent a precious moment of connection. Okay, that was one thing that helped with our student last year, was he needed that connection. He wasn't spending an awful lot of time at home because his dad worked all the time. So he needed that one-on-one connection and that one-on-one time to make him feel special and important. Be present as you read the story with your child, enjoying your time together. Connection translates into increased cooperation, willingness, and impulse control. Hey, those are things that, 2, 3, and 4-year-olds struggle with. I'm telling you, social stories are amazing. During these unprecedented times, connection with our loved ones is more valuable than ever. Okay, so if you guys do want to learn more about this, I have a link that Ms. Bragg provided me, and I can put it up on the website, and you guys can do some more with it. So I'm going to cut the video here, and I will read the actual story in another video, because that actually went a little longer than I intended. But social stories are it is such a great tool. If you're not using them, please use them. If you are using them, use them more. If you are using them more, great. I mean, you can't go wrong with a social story. Anyway, I hope this video helps you guys. I'm going to read the actual story in the next video. I'll see you next time.